killed 17 people. Correspondent Kaylee Hartung reports on what Coral Springs officers saw.
They were surprised when they arrived on the scene to find 3 other Broward County deputies behind their patrol cars with their weapons drawn. That means 4 men with the opportunity to go in that building failed to do so.
United and Delta Airlines have severed ties with the National Rifle Association because of the massacre. Correspondent Polo Sandoval reports other companies are also under pressure.
Amazon, Apple, Roku as well. They are all platforms that host NRA TV channels. So there have been 2 gun safety organizations that have called for them to part ways with the NRA.
6 car rental firms have also ended their relationship, and the First National Bank of Omaha will not renew a Crow-branded credit card with the NRA. I'm Ann Cates.
Message and data rates may apply.
If you're considering going back to school, ask yourself the following questions. Do you need the flexibility to take classes on your schedule? Do you have college credits you need transferred? Do you want to earn a quality degree from a world-renowned university? If you answered yes to any of these questions, Arizona State University is the perfect school for you. Arizona State University offers over 150 highly ranked degree programs 100% online. You'll learn the same degree as you would on campus from wherever you are on your schedule. Plus, ASU Online accepts most transfer credits. For information, text FUTURE to 35517. Learn for yourself why the Wall Street Journal ranks ASU 5th in the nation for producing the best qualified graduates and why 87% of ASU grads are recruited within 90 days of graduation. Learn to grow, learn to succeed, and learn to thrive at Arizona State University. To learn more about ASU Online degrees, text FUTURE to 35517. That's FUTURE to 35517.
Arg, matey. When it's time for lunch, when it's time for dinner, when the show's over, when the day's over, when it's time to chill, where do we go? Over to Naughty Nancy's Food Shack and Crow's Nest Pub. It's literally in our backyard, right in back of the WTAN studios at 700 Eldridge Street, just north of downtown Clearwater. Just look for the broadcast tower. Nancy's food and atmosphere get rave reviews. The laid-back patio is a great place to hang out, dine, and listen to live music at night. And Nancy's one of the friendliest proprietors in town. And now, Nancy is serving Sunday Jazz Brunch from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Brunch served with Eggs Benedict, crepes, waffles, lox and bagels, shrimp, oysters, and a build-your-own omelet. That's all at Naughty Nancy's Food Shack and Crow's Nest Pub, 700 Eldridge Street in Clearwater. That's right where Eldridge crosses the Pinellas Trail between Myrtle and Fort Harrison. Call 446-3717. 446-3717.
Hey, this is Captain Keith Colburn of The Wizard on Deadliest Catch. I love Naughty Nancy's.
Imus in the morning.
This is the Godfather. Morning, Godfather.
Morning, Don Imus. I am amused by these diminutive, self-absorbed sports journalists like that hollow tree dweller Mike Lupica and his lollipop guild cohort Bob Costas weighing in on the topic of gun control. Where do these sawed-off little jock wannabes get off using their respective forums to whine about the Second Amendment? Just give out the stats, make your pretentious observations about the athletes, and write your Mad Lib-style inspirational children's novels about how, as long as you try your best, everybody's a winner. At least you're better than that pint-sized pantload Costas. Maron, what a simpering Finocchio. Guns are bad. Let me tell you something, you lawn gnome. Guns don't kill people. I do. So keep your mouth shut and your nose clean and leave the civics lessons to somebody with the galloons to pack some heat. Capiche?
Yeah. Catch Imus in the morning right here on the stations of the Tan Talk Network.
Hi, this is John Austin, host of the Book Club on the Tan Talk Radio Network. I spent 35 years in publishing, and today I want to tell you about a book that could change your life. The book is No Cash, No Problem. The author is Dave Wagenford. Dave Wagenford is one of the greatest barter experts in the world. He's bartered over $500 million in goods and services. If you want to remodel your home, but the cost is just too high, or maybe there's an automobile that you have dreamed of owning, but thought you just couldn't afford, well, this book will allow you to do both of those things, plus hundreds more with little or no cash. Maybe you're a business owner with a cash flow problem that leads to low or non-existing profits. Read this book and see how you can increase your cash flow and your profits by time-proven techniques. The book again is No Cash, No Problem, and you can buy it now online at www.tantalknetwork.com. Click on the book and follow the instructions, or pick up the phone and call Lola at 727-441-3311. The book costs only $6.99, so do yourself a favor and buy the book today.
Don't turn it off now. You need this stuff. Tampa Bay's Tan Talk Radio Network.
In
Initialize sequence now.
Join the countdown for actors, modeling, singers, songwriters, musicians, dancers, performers, and voiceovers from across the nation to across the world. Here with Dawn Reese on Hollywood Connections on Tan Talk Radio 106.1 FM.
Hey, this is Vern Troyer, and you're listening to Dawn Reese's Hollywood Connections.
Hey, what up, you guys? It's your girl, Vivica Fox. You are watching Hollywood Connections on Tan Talk Radio with Dawn. Little foxy thing. Enjoy.
Hi, you're listening to Hollywood Connections with Dawn Reese, and I'm Kathleen Gatty from General Hospital, Dr. Liesl Obrecht.
Hello, I'm Butch Patrick, and you're listening to Dawn Reese's Tan Talk Radio, Hollywood Connections.
This is Michelle Nichols. Live long and prosper. Dawn Reese, Hollywood Connections.
John Snyder, you're listening to Dawn Reese on Hollywood Connections.
Listening to Hollywood Connections, I'm Kirstie Alley.
You are listening to Hollywood Connections with Dawn.
And this is Kelly Preston. I'm so excited.
Welcome to Hollywood. What's your dream? Everybody comes here. This is Hollywood, land of dreams. Some dreams come true, some don't. But keep on dreaming. This is Hollywood. Always time to dream, so keep on dreaming.
All right, it's Saturday. You know what that means. It's your #1 entertainment show in the Tampa Bay area, Hollywood Connections. Now your host, the lady with all the connections, Dawn Reese. And your other co-host, the new co-host, Denyse P. Lights, camera, action. You're on, ladies.
What an exciting day on Hollywood Connections. We love Peter, and he's an amazing producer. And we are so excited because we have Devon here from VH2.TV Network.
Yay!
Wow, all the way from Atlanta. Welcome.
Thank you, guys.
It's a pleasure. Are you enjoying our station?
I'm loving it.
Awesome. We have got a lot for you out there with our listeners. And I know, Denyse, we've got a really packed show with David. He's a film director.
I am so excited. I am just so excited.
I know. He's got 2 Christian films out. We've got singers calling in. We've got an opportunity, and we're going to give a little shout out to St. James tonight as well.
If he's listening, we hear you. We love you.
Exactly, exactly. So Peter is getting things done here and making things happen in our studio. If you would like to go to Dawn Reese, actually see what I do, go to HollywoodConnections.biz. We'd like to thank our Starcom Network listeners. We're on 47 syndicated stations as well.
Yes.
So we're really excited about that opportunity. And in the meantime, so Devon, tell us about your network.
Yes, VH2 Networks. We are a home base out of Atlanta, Georgia. We are having a new launch on March 17th where we're going to be launching about 50 new shows on the Roku channel. We do also have a on-air network that we're going to be launching shows to on March 17th.
That's exciting. So I know I sent you a lot of shows.
Yes, keep sending them. I love them.
We're excited. So I know, Peter, we're going to just kick off. I know I'm waiting for some people to call in. Who's on the line?
We got David on the line, and I believe we got your guest on the line. Go ahead. Welcome to Hollywood Connections.
Hi. Let's say, David, hold on a second. I'm going to get you on because you're a more in-depth interview, and we just want to play a song for you. Do we have Yule on? Is she there?
I believe we do. Yes, we do. Go ahead. Hollywood Connections.
Hello, Dawn.
Hi, introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Yael Meyer, and I'm a singer-songwriter, producer, and a musician from Chile, but I lived in the United States for about 15 years.
You know, it's such a blessing. I have to tell you this. There was a girl from a pageant system, and she was very down the other day. And I said, you know what? And she's like, oh, I'm having the worst days of my life. So I Googled just, good things coming your way or something, and your song popped up. And I listened to it, and I said, wow, I'm just going to download this on Apple iTunes, and that's my music in the morning.
It's an awesome song.
It is. It is. And so guess what, David? I have a surprise for you, and Devon, I have a surprise for you. So listen to this amazing artist all the way. Where are you calling us from?
I am in Chile right now, actually. South America.
Wow, South America. Okay, well, it's gorgeous weather here in Florida. It's not chilly, but...
Oh, trust me, it's not chilly in Florida today.
All right, so Peter, hit our music, and we're excited to have this on the air, and David will be right with you.
fences in my eyes. Some think there are no mistakes, and I believe everything's in the right place. So I don't mind what they say. Good things are coming my way. They're coming my way. They're coming my way. They're coming my way. And you turn in every corner. Keep working hard and it will come together one day. Good things come to those who wait. And I believe this is our fate. So come on now, it's never too late. And I don't mind what they say. Good things are coming my way. They're coming my way. They're coming my way. They're coming my way. So let's not worry about every little thing. The adventure begins now. It may not be as simple as it seems, but we fight day in and out anyhow. So I won't mind what they say. Not today, not any day. Good things are coming my way. They're coming my way. They're coming my way. They're coming my
I just love those trumpets. Isn't that amazing?
Oh, yeah.
Is that feel-good music?
Yes.
Wow. So, well, we're going to have you here for a second. I know you're calling from Chile. We have David on, and David, are you there?
Hey, how are you all doing?
We are
Fine.
fabulous.
Hollywood Connections, baby. We're doing great. Saturday night.
Hey, now I feel connected. So now I'm better off. I'm connected. And not only that, I was eating at a Chinese restaurant when that song was playing. I started dancing on the tables, and they ran me out of there.
Oh, goodness. Well, David,
it's a really cool song. It makes me feel good, you know?
Is it? She's on the... Yes. Also, David, I think there's an echo, Peter. I don't know on his phone. We're okay with that?
I think it's on their end. Maybe it's a bad cell phone. You just have to work through it. I'll turn them down a little bit.
Okay.
Just turn down your radios. That's okay. No problem. It happens.
Do you want me to try calling back? Maybe it's this expensive new Apple phone I just bought.
You know, I don't even want to get into it with you on iPhone. I have an Android. I love my Android. So your first mistake right there.
Hey, I like my Apple 7 Plus because I can shoot really well with that.
I know.
But anyways, David, tell us what you're doing and what you're looking for and how we're going to be working together.
Okay, good. I am making a TV series called The Last Evangelist, and I call it CSI Meets Revelation. It's a series, so I'm starring in it and I'm directing it. I'm playing a cop that my job is to bust underground churches because it's in times, so churches have to be registered. So I deal with cashless society, Mark of the Beast, crime show, but it has God in the middle of it. And it's going to be, action-packed. So that's what I'm doing. And it's also going to air on my new Roku station, which is called David Hebner TV, which I have all my YouTube stuff up there. And so anyway, yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's the kind of programming I'm making now.
Now, we were talking about funding for your film and what you're doing in your network with what you're looking for. Can you explain what we are going to do together?
Yes. You see, the old model of going to a studio and asking them for money so they'll, greenlight your project, or going to an investor. And Don, I've raised millions from investors. I've made over 40 films for HBO and Showtime and all that. That's the old model. And why is that? For two reasons. Number one is I don't agree with their tactics anymore. They wouldn't really let me tell the truth of what I want to tell and how I want to do it. And number two is we don't need to do it because now we can go straight to the people. So, but what does that mean? That means that the people need to fund the project, just like you would go to PBS.
Right.
And you know how they have the fundraisers? Well, this is the same thing. It's a new model of how we're going to do it. So it all consists of people that love this type of programming. It consists of actors who want to get involved, musicians who want to get involved, producers, directors. I mean, if you go on lastevangelist.com, you'll see the different ways they can donate and get different things, for that. And what I'm excited to work with you about in this way is that you are connected with, a lot of young, new talent, and in a way which I'm not, because, I'm just not, I'm not flying that, they're not on my radar. And I want to give new talent opportunity. I think that new talent is the backbone of success. It's just they're locked out so many times, but we're going to change that.
Awesome. And you have a film workshop that you're working on also?
I do. I teach film. I'm doing one here in Atlanta next Saturday, and I also teach acting. Now, my classes go for 4 hours. They're a little more expensive. They're only $69 to $89, but they're intense, and I get right to the point. I teach as a director on, look, you're in front of the camera, you got to get this job, you got to get it done. And so that's how I work. All the money goes into the making of all my content, into the station. It all just gets funneled back in there because I am a 501c3 nonprofit.
Oh, I have some ideas for you as well. I got something that I'll talk to you about after the show that just happened the other day, which is really good. I know Kenny is here, and I'm going to switch over the microphone. Kenny's an actor. And where are you now, David? Where are you located?
Right now I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, and after I finish the showcase next weekend, I'll be heading back to Los Angeles.
Okay, so Kenny, there is a film director for you.
I'm sorry, what was that?
His name is David. He's a film director.
Oh, hi, Dave. How you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
All right, buddy. We're talking to another second Tony Soprano here.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Well, no, I'm not, but I can be. That's what I play. I do a lot of mobster scenes. It's funny. Very versatile from you're going to laugh, brain surgeon to a sheriff to a captain of a police department and a mostly mobster. I like the mobster thing.
He looks the part.
Yeah.
I fall right into that naturally. I focus right into that. Yeah, that's fun for me.
I'm Tony Soprano doing brain surgery on me.
Yeah, he was Jimmy Gandolfini. He was what a shame. But anyway, bless him. He was a great actor.
Well,
was.
Last week, David told us his production is like a CSI versus Revelation.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But you know what? You know the difference in there is the separation between CSI films and Jimmy Gandolfini. I'm playing actually one of the leads with one of the members of The Sopranos, Michael Grazioli, and he plays my brother. And we're getting that kicked off. Mob Diaries out of Philadelphia. We're working on that pretty heavy right now. Yeah, I did a scene September and October up there. But he was a great actor. He was real. The man is for real. I mean, he's 1,000%. There's just no doubt about it.
Yeah. Now, are you living in Philadelphia, or are you down in
I live
Florida?
all over. No. I got a trailer. No, I'm only kidding. I live in Clearwater here, and and I got a place in Jersey, got a place in New York. Family.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you travel where the work is, then. So as an actor, you go.
Well, if I have to, and the price is right, I'm gone.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, also,
and you say you. Yeah. Oh, go ahead, Don.
Yeah. My sign just fell.
Wow. I think it's broke.
No. That's That's the spirit.
Yeah, actually, my brother made this beautiful sign for me, and it has lights on it. My name's in lights.
Dawn just got blessed.
I think the happiest person in the whole place is probably Bert because he doesn't have to carry that anymore. But it looks like it survived, actually. The sign survived.
It did. So, David, I want you to meet Devon. He came all the way from Atlanta. So say hello to David.
Hi, David.
Take over.
Hey, Devon, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. I heard that you are in Atlanta right now. I'm here with Dawn and her team tonight talking about our network, VH2 Networks, and we're based out of Atlanta. I would love to, if you have time, I'll be back tomorrow, and if we could maybe get together for lunch or you could come by the office, that would be great. I'd love to hear some of the things that you're working on, see if there's some synergy, see how we can work together.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Just Dawn's got my phone number. Just give me a call or shoot me a text, and we'll get together. I'll be in most of next week, and then I cut back out to L.A.
And Dave, don't forget, if you need a hitman, let me know.
I do, but not for my movie. I'll talk to you about that stuff.
We'll have lunch.
I'll definitely get the information and give you a call tomorrow, okay? I love what you're doing. I think we'll be able to work together.
Awesome.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, guys.
You're very welcome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I know who's been waiting on the lines here. We've got Teresa, one of our reporters from Sacramento, California, and I know she's got some questions ready for anybody. Teresa, welcome to the show.
Hi, Dawn.
Hi,
How
Teresa.
you doing?
We're great. We're great. She actually got to interview St. James about a week ago and did an awesome job. And so who would you like to have your question towards, Teresa?
David. Okay,
Sure.
I did some research on your background, David. And did you think at the age of 17, when you moved to Nashville to pursue your singing and songwriting career, that you would be directing and producing movies? And how did you go about it?
Oh, wow. No, I just wanted to write songs. I just wanted to tell stories. And I was writing for a guy named Marty Robbins. And Marty Robbins had made what they call B movies. And just before he died, he sent me out to L.A. to pitch my songs, and nobody wanted to hear my songs out there. But somebody thought I was an actor, and they put me in a movie, and it was successful in the foreign market. So no, I didn't. I didn't know anything about it. But once I got on the set, I fell in love with the process. I tell people making a movie is just like writing a song. It's an hour and a half song. It's a beginning, a middle, and an end with a hook. And so, we're all storytellers. We're all creative people. And so I don't think we should be limited. We should expand. I mean, I like expanding,
Okay. Also, Teresa, do you have one for VH2.TV network?
Yes. Okay, as far as that, could you tell me about the VH2 network and the TV shows, and when is that all going to happen?
March 17th, we'll be doing our new launch in Atlanta, Georgia. And for a lot of the information, you can just go to VH2.TV, and that you can look up any information that you're looking at. As far as shows, right now we are accepting completed projects. So please make sure you get my contact information for Dawn. Give me a call. I'll be able to answer any questions that you have. And if you have content, please send it to us. I mean, we're getting at least 30 to 40 films a day right now. So trust me, we're up late at night looking at content. So if you have it, send it. If you have questions, please give me a call. I'll be back in Atlanta on Monday, and I'll be in the office all week.
Okay. Well, I want you to stay on, and while we're changing seats here real quick, David and our singer out of Chile, are you still there?
I am right here, listening to everybody's contributions and careers and stories.
Well, we want to hook you up with everybody that's here, and that we love your music, and so I'm going to send that to David as well. Maybe there's an opening with the TV network with Devon here. You never know. We're doing an indie search. So while I'm changing seats here, tell us about the indie search that you're going to be working on for singers.
Yes, we also have a company called Indie Live Shows, and it is a network that was created for independent artists, and that genre of music can be from country, pop, R&B, hip-hop, soul, jazz, you name it. We're going to be starting auditions in 3 weeks, looking for talent to perform in various cities throughout the United States. If you go to IndieLiveShow.com, you'll be able to register, and you'll also be able to find the cities that we're going to actually be doing tours in 2018.
Cool. That sounds awesome. I'll definitely check it out. I'm going to be touring the U.S. probably in May, so I don't know if that's too soon. But if there's any way we can connect at that time, that'd be amazing.
Please do me a favor. Go to the Indie Live Show, register, send your contact information. I love the song that Don played this evening. I would love to be able to get a copy of that. So please go send all your information, and someone will give you a call next week, okay?
And also,
sounds wonderful. And David,
yes.
Yeah, this song that you all heard is a very happy, feel-good song, and I'm really happy that you all like it. But I invite all of you, to listen to the rest of my music, because it's, I make music to take you through different emotions, and I've had a lot of songs on film and TV. I'd say maybe over 40 placements on film and TV in the United States, and TV shows like Parenthood, Private Practice, and Korea. I have 2 songs that are like the main title songs for the main character of the show. I've had songs also in shows in Australia and the UK and Chile, many of them. So would love to connect and see if there's any of my material, of course, that would fit any of the films or the show that you're working on right now.
Well, when you send your information in, please put all that information in detail. Okay, she does? Okay, great.
Yeah. Well, also, too, is we want to thank you so much for calling in. And Denyse is going to get your information. She has also an internet show that she's running artists. So, Denyse?
I have an internet radio show, and I'm going to get the information from Dawn and play your music, and I'll send you an email to let you know when we've scheduled it and put your music into rotation. I love that song. It is just an awesome song. And just based on what you've told us, I know that it's going to be fun.
And thank you for blessing somebody when I found that music by accident, and I said, okay, that was all God. So that was all God. So we want to thank you.
Because you told me you found it by accident because you typed that, and then I went to Google, and I actually Googled good things are coming my way just to see what came up. And that's the first thing that comes up.
Yep.
And it was shocking to me because it's like I could have never, ever planned that.
I know. And it was such a blessing. And I did post that, and I love that. I downloaded. Please support our artists. Give them your Apple information that they can download this music and help our artists that have been on the show.
Absolutely. My name is Yael Meyer. That's Yael. My last name is Meyer, and you can look me up at my name on Apple Music, on the iTunes Store, on Spotify, any of the online digital, stores. My music is available everywhere. Even on YouTube, you can just type my name and find it.
Super cool.
Perfect.
Well, you just got a big Hollywood connection with 3 major people here. We want to thank you so much for calling in. God bless. We'll get you back on the air with us very soon. All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Now, Teresa and David, stay tuned because I've got a surprise for you as well. Listen to this music.
Wow.
Yeah, listen to this music and tell me what you think. And I'd like to introduce these 2 amazing ladies that I met through Ingrid. And let's hear this. Is that one of them?
Sands to the hourglass. These are the days of our lives.
We are so excited. David and Teresa and Devon and Denyse and Patty and Barbie are here. And they have something called Soap This. And she's got on Facebook, and I'm going to put them on for a minute, and they're going to talk about what's coming up. They bring soap opera stars in, and it's really exciting. And who's going to talk? Patty, you're going to talk about the event? Okay. And Patty, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So tell us about Soap This.
Soap This is a company that we started 12 years ago.
Yes.
Okay.
You're good.
And we bring soap opera stars to town, and you get autographs, pictures. We write a little script sometimes, and we play Who Wants to Be a Soap Star. And we pick people from the audience to come up and act out with the actors, and people, they just love it. And then, like I said, we do photo shoots. We have great raffle gifts, auction items. Sometimes we auction the actors off either for a dinner or a breakfast or whatever. And, so we have a lot of fun at our events.
That is super cool. So, David, what do you think of that?
I love it. It's great. I don't know if you know this, but I was on Days of Our Lives.
Oh,
Years ago, yeah.
So, who did you play? Who did you
A
play?
gag on me or something. Well, no, it's a great idea. I love it. I think soaps. I think they're the greatest thing in the world to give an actor a chance to hone his craft, and I think the stories have been interesting. I like.
She was asking what part you played.
Yeah, I was only on 2 episodes. The story was, now we're talking 29 years ago, okay? There was a girl named Eve. She was a little runaway prostitute, and her pimp's name, I can't remember his name, but I was his pimp, and I used to come and beat him up when he would beat her up. And that's when Steve Nichols was on there, Patch. I don't know if you guys, were you alive during that time? Anybody? Were you all born?
We're getting this,
the early days.
Peter, we're getting this humming sound. What is this?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I'm trying to figure it out right now. So I don't know if it's cell phones or what it is, but
I gotcha.
Yeah, just keep all the cell phones away from the microphones or the headphones, whatever. I don't know what it's doing here
maybe
right
I'll
now.
move away from the Chinese sign. Maybe that's
There we go. Maybe that'll work.
Because they kicked me out of the restaurant because I was dancing on the table. So maybe they're messing with my signal. But anyway, what I'm saying is 29 years ago, I was on for 2 episodes, and the story was Patch and Eve and little runaway girl, and she had a pimp, and I used to come in and beat him up when he would beat her up. So anyway, yeah, I was on 2 or 3 episodes.
Wow. So, anyways, we're here now with Soap This coming up. Teresa, do you have any questions for anybody else that's on the air with us with Soap This?
Oh, David, do we send you a resume somewhere? Photos?
Yeah, send it to Dawn, or if you want to, let me give you my contact information. Go to lastevangelist.com, and you can, my email's on there and my contact information, and also sign the newsletter, become part of the community, so I can send you out the notices and the casting notices too.
Perfect.
Okay.
Now, also, Soap This, exciting things happening. Tell us about the past people that you've had on.
We've had people from All My Children, Walt Willey, Vincent Irizarry, who was now on Days for a while. We work with actors from Young and the Restless, Daniel Goddard. We've worked with Cassie DePaiva, the Divas of Daytime.
Jess Walton, who plays on Young and the Restless.
We work with Will DeWright.
Yeah. Jackie Zeman, she's played Bobby Spencer on General Hospital for like the last 35 years. Laura Wright, who plays Carly. Robert Scorpio, Tristan Rogers, he's amazing. He played Robert Scorpio on General Hospital, and he's on Young and the Restless now. So we've had a little bit from every soap opera, and Eric Martzoff, who plays Brady, the sexy Brady Black on Days of Our Lives, he's a huge draw, and Greg Vaughn, he played the first Lucky on General Hospital, and he's on Days of Our Lives now. So we've just had exciting people that have wanted to come and be part of our Soap This events. And the fans are amazing. The fans love meeting their stars. And the actors are so gracious. They just love their fans because they know that if it wasn't for their fans, they wouldn't have the shows that they have. And so many people, we get all the time on Facebook messages that, is there anything we can do to bring back All My Children or One Life to Live? Because people truly miss that. They miss their daytimes, turning on the soap for a half hour, an hour, and just, falling into that love of their soaps and fantasizing for an hour or two every day.
Here's my idea with Devon, with the TV network. That's why I have you ladies here. And what I was thinking, what about a reality show with soap operas? Because they give away so many gifts. You get to read with the soap opera stars. It's amazing. And Devon, what is your thought on that? I'm going to kind of give you the microphone and tell us what you think about that.
Oh, I love the idea.
Okay.
I was sitting here earlier listening to the ladies. I love the idea. I would love to bring the show to VH2, but that's something that we
can make
talk
all
about.
the actors make appearances who we've worked with.
Exactly, but I love the idea, and I would love to have the opportunity to talk to you ladies a little bit more about that.
Great. Awesome. So in the meantime, we're going to switch guests real quick. I know I have one that just came in the house. Ladies, thank you so much.
Can I just tell you about our upcoming event real quick?
Yes.
Okay, our next event is June 23rd, and we are bringing Greg Vaughn, of course, from Days of Our Lives, and Will DeVry from General Hospital. And it's going to be soap opera night at the Rays game.
Woo!
And it's going to be playing the Yankees.
Wow.
And it's an afternoon game, so it's at 4:10, and we're going to be in a private suite and with unlimited food and drinks. And then after the game, from 8 to 11, we're going to have a cocktail party at the Acropolis Restaurant, downtown St. Pete. So go to soapthis.ticketleap.com to purchase your tickets. And any questions, feel free to call me at 727-410-0427 for any questions that you have. We have connections with the hotel, with the Hilton Hotel at Bayfront downtown to be staying there, the people flying in. So it's going to be a great event, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We did this 2 years ago with Young and the Restless actors, and we did it at the hockey game in Tampa.
Wow.
So that was an amazing event. So now this one's going to be awesome, especially playing the Rays, playing the Yankees.
Right.
So again, go to soapthis.ticketleap.com for your tickets. And if you have anything you want to email us, our email address is soapthis@outlook.com, and like us on Facebook.
Wow, ladies, thank you so much. We're going to be running that commercial and helping you and social media. And I have a lot of events that I'll be sending that out too. So, Peter, I know you were laughing about the Yankees and Tampa. What were you thinking?
That's probably going to be much more entertaining than the game itself because the Rays are terrible.
Yeah.
They're tanking it out. The Yankees are probably going to win that game easily. It's probably going to be much more entertaining.
Well, I know one of the actors is a Yankees fan, big time, Greg Vaughn. I don't know about Will DeVry. He might like both, so.
I don't think anybody's a Rays fan at this point. Sorry.
Well, David and Teresa, hang on the line because I would like you to stay with us for a little bit here. There's more to come, and I want you to listen to this artist, David and Teresa, you got to interview. Let's put St. James on the line just for a minute, and we're going to play his music. We're going to switch guest. And
all right, he's on.
St. James, hi.
St. James.
Hey, Dawn. What up? What up, Dawn and Denyse? What's up, guys?
Hey. We're great. And Denyse, take over for a minute, and then we're going to go right to his music. We're going to play both of them. But let's go to that one. Tell us about the contest.
Okay. I'll give you my card.
Okay. Are you there?
Yeah, we're here. Go ahead. Tell us about the contest, St. James. Go ahead.
Okay, well, we did a song. Me and a couple of guys in my camp of R&B singers, songwriters, Tone Malone and Kaleo Ross, and Big Man is a rapper. And what we're doing is we understand what's going on with a lot of the things in the world with women and the issue of harassment, all this stuff, and we want to kind of soften it up. A lot of women are mothers. Even if you aren't a biological mother, you're probably chances are you got someone's children or babysat or something. So we're sending out some love to the ladies. But what we're doing is taking the hip hop. We want a hip hop artist to basically spit 16 bars on an R&B song, talking about something positive about the mother, their moms, or their mother, or the women in their lives. So it's kind of like a due to women, the mothers of the world, as Mother's Day approaches.
All right, so I guess we're going to go to for the mamas right out there on 106.1 The Heat, saving hip hop and R&B one song at a time.
Yes, sir.
Single mother season with game and some strong pride. Raising two Leos with attitudes in the bay. It ain't safe to say that we was okay our worst days. You always took us under, but we weathered through thunder. Gave us 20 years sober, sun shines above us. Think of you every day. Remember you told me to focus, cause dreams do come true.
Now I'm taking it back in the day when I was a baby boy, living on the south side of Chicago in the Devon. Mama was just a young girl trying to make it on her own. I'm letting you know I wanna thank you. Out of the way you made a way, I wanna thank you. Working long nights and longer days, I wanna thank you. You raised me right, filled my jamming in the back, sunroof top, digging the scene with a gangster lean. Ooh, ooh, one of my mama's favorite songs. Nothing could go wrong whenever mama was at home. I remember the way my mama used to say, Jesus loves you, this I know. She said, hold on to your faith, don't let no one ever change it. And I said, I know, and I love you for it, mama. I'm glad you made the choice. So hard, but thank God for so I can lift my voice, yeah. And I thank God for you, mama. So hard. We wanna thank you. First of all, let me be the one to say thank you to mama for all the things you've done. There's no doubt.
You know that's my favorite song.
I know
you,
it is.
You do know that's my favorite song, right? St. James, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. Look, I have one quick question because we have an awesome show today, but how did you wind up writing that song? What motivated you to write that song?
Well, you know, if you're not careful, mama songs can get a little corny, so you gotta watch it because you know everybody love their mama songs. But you know, I just basically my mom, you know, I grew up in Chicago. You know, we grew up impoverished, poor, and I remember my mom just basically being able to make miracles out of everything. You know what I'm saying? And so I just wanted to show her love through my music some kind of way without it being too, you know, cliche or corny in that regard. So I just came up with the song, and then you know, I actually did this song years ago in a previous project, but I wanted to kind of give it a fresh perspective. And I just think that, you know, women these days need a little bit more respect in terms of musically. You know what I mean? We got enough of that stuff going on. It's time to just get back to some respect here for each other as men and women. So I just wanted to kind of get the ball rolling on that with that song.
Right. St. James, just give your website. We only have 15 minutes. It goes so fast. And we've got Devon here from the network that you talked to. He came all the way in from Atlanta. And
hey, Devon.
What's going on, my man?
What's up, man? What's up, dog? How are you?
Good.
So this is St. James. St. James, give all your social media. And we're going to end the show in about 10 minutes with your music. But give your social media, and then we've got to get 2 more guests on real quick.
Okay, you can find me on Facebook at St. James 1, SAINT, JAIMC, the number 1. You can find me on cdbaby.com/St. James, the number 3, SAINT, JAIMC, the number 3. Reverb Nation as well, and Instagram at St. James, SAINT, Let's get it, baby.
And you can also find him at nicpentertainment.com.
That's right. And we're working on more stuff with him as well. St. James Music is flying, and, get his music, download it, and we're excited. Thank you, St. James, for calling in.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank
God
you.
bless.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Absolutely.
Bye,
Okay.
James.
All right, take care, guys. Hey,
Awesome.
Devin, call me, man.
Okay.
Call me, man.
So while you're listening to HollywoodConnections.biz, you can check out what I do. Thank you for MyPillow.com. Put in promo code BEACH. Get yourself a good night's sleep. And thank you for supporting my show. Now we have Johnny Perez here. Johnny, can you take the microphone and introduce yourself and tell me what you do?
It's Prez, Dawn, P-R-E-S-Z.
Well, I haven't talked to you in like 2 years.
I know. Perez is... I don't know anyone named Perez, but I am of Puerto Rican ethnicity, but
well, welcome to my show.
Thank you so
Our
much,
show.
Dawn. I appreciate this and stuff. Yeah, I'm Johnny Perez, screenwriter from Bridgeport, Connecticut. I'm currently residing in St. Pete, and I'm here to pitch one of my screenplays. That's going to go on the next level, and I have the utmost confidence it'll be the #1 movie in the world. The screenplay is called American Nazis. It's a screenplay about basically black teenagers are disappearing in alarming rates, and behind the disappearance are a racist cult called the American Nazis. They are armed deputies who run a county, and they are behind the disappearance of black teenagers, and they're using what they're doing is kidnapping, brutalizing, torturing, and selling their organs on the black market for profit. Distinguish themselves from the Ku Klux Klan. This cult basically, they wear all black robes with red swastikas. because the Americanized version of the, this racist code, they believe that people of color could be included, as members.
Well, you've got Devon here, and I'm going to give him my microphone. It's like sharing day today. We learned that on Mr. Rogers. So tell us what you think. How you could give him some advice.
Well, I mean, it's I like the show. I like the idea of it.
Movie. Full feature movie.
Full feature movie. I like the idea. I'll be interested to hear a little bit more about it.
Absolutely, and that's why I brought my own NDAs.
Someone give me a pen, quick.
Absolutely. I could definitely go into detail about everything, I guess, after the show, but to give too much up, on the air and everything like that, you never know who's probably listening.
No problem.
But I am the writer and the owner of the American Nazis, copyright in the Writers Guild of America, and also the Library of Congress.
Only 4 million people will be on the Starcom network tomorrow. We also have David on the phone. He's a film director, and Teresa, and she's listening in. And I also want to interview David as well. Swing the mic over there too. I know I'm looking at the clock. I'm a timer here at 6:47 on Saturday, and so David is here to ask questions for the Indie Talent Search because he's a singer, songwriter, amazing voiceover, Devon. So this is it. You interview Devon.
Oh, all right, great. Well, hi, Devon. How are you?
Hi, how are you this evening?
Oh, well, I'm halfway between sane and the other part. But how are you? And I'm really interested in about getting into the music show. Really, I guess I don't have all the details, but anything that helps promote the music that we are making is right up our alley. So I'd like to know what do we need to do to accurately and properly apply to have our material reviewed and to have an opportunity to possibly get on your show?
Yes, if you go to indieliveshow.com and you go to contact, you just fill out your contact information and you submit any material that you would like for the team to listen to. It's
Excellent.
Pretty much that simple. And then if once they listen to it, you'll get a call usually within 48 hours.
The calls say, stay where you are. We're coming to get you now. The jail cell is well lubricated so you can just slide right in.
Well, here's the good news. We're putting your CD in his hands. So
I am.
I
take every opportunity I can. If I sneeze cards and CDs, I'll do that. Right. But, but not everybody has that opportunity to do that. So, that's why it's good. The internet is like...
You got a big nose if you sneeze cards. I'm just saying.
Hey, you want me to get my alter ego out? I'll take you out, boy. I'll take you right out.
You ever heard this guy do voiceovers? He's really talented.
He actually did my intro. Can you play that?
I can play it again. I mean, you want me to play with all the okay, here we go.
Listen to this. He did this for me. And I think we have Tony calling in too.
Initialize sequence now.
Join the countdown. For actors, modeling, singers, songwriters, musicians, dancers, performers, and voiceovers. From across the nation to across the world. Here with Dawn Reese on Hollywood Connections on Tan Talk Radio 106.1 FM.
There you go. Very talented.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And, for all the times I go home and I tell my wife terrible jokes, she rolls her eyes anymore. They'll just fall out and go across the floor.
We have a special VIP guest that's on the line, and he's with RecoverOrDie.com.
Oh.
It is a tour, a 50-city tour that he's looking for artists in local areas and finally have a chance to connect them on the air with Devon and everybody. And also, let's see. Who else is on our phone lines? Do we have everybody?
We got David on the line, and we got
Teresa.
We don't have Teresa.
Oh, she's not here yet. Okay,
she's gone.
Well, David, listen to this. Hi, Tony. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Hey, how you doing?
Great. We only have a few minutes, but I'm trying to let local artists know that you're doing this 50-city tour. And my thought list while you're on the air, and I think I brought this attention to Devon, what about us doing your indie search with his tour? Because he's already got the stage and the performers. Why don't we set up with the tour? It's a thought list I wanted to run by, but say hi to Tony.
Hi, Tony.
Hey, how about it? How you doing?
I'm doing fine, sir.
So what are you looking for in the cities? Local artists and, when do you start the tour?
Yeah, we're looking for local artists. We start in May. and we kick it off in Ohio. It's a 5-region tour with 4 shows in each region, and it's a campaign that we actually have that actually has a concert attached to it. It is a campaign. It's awareness against opioids that we have. It's called the Recover or Die Tour, and we're going out. It's going to be a 2 days in each city. The first day is going to be an outreach, and it's going to be a speaker panel. We're going to have over 200 years of sobriety on one panel. It's going to be networking for families and things to come out to where you can get your, questions answered. If people have family members struggling with opioids and they don't know where to get help. So we're going to have people there that can help. And then the second night, it'll be a concert, and we're going to give out scholarships at the concert. So we're trying to give away 20 scholarships, do it like a raffle. At each one, it'll be a full ride through Detox, THP, IOP, to help people who don't have insurance or money. And also, we're allowing local talent to perform at the event. So we got a lot of people submitting demos and things of that nature. And also, we have a recovery music label through Universal and Priority Records. And we're just looking for people who make clean, positive, uplifting music, man. There's enough of this negativity going on, and it's because of the great, excellent promotion of the record labels now. It's partly why we're in the position we're in America, because, most of the world is pushed to rap and hip-hop right now. From country, they have country rappers, rock rappers. Rap is influence all the music, and the majority of the rappers now, their agenda is they're pushing lean, they're pushing pills, and they're pushing this drug on a young mind that's very easy to be influenced. And their marketing was spot on, because 5, 6, 7, 8 years later, we have a United States where 18 to 25 is dying 90 to 200 a day from opioid overdose, and most of them all listen to this rap music and the music period. So our thing is we're trying to find artists that actually have a message in their music and give them a platform. We're going out spreading hope, and we're actually bringing out help for those hard hit who need help, help them live another day and not die from this opioid crisis that's going on.
Tony, so I'm going to give you a call after the show tonight, because we're probably going to work together, because as far as the type of artist that you're looking for, man, trust me, I have hundreds of them through our shows.
That's what we're looking for, man. And also, we have a guy that's part of our company. Our website is recoverordie.com. And if you go to Recover or Die, on the links that have Team ROD, if you go to Team ROD, you'll see a guy named Christian Davis. Christian Davis works for the Grammy Association, and he's with us. And that's what he works for, the side of the Grammys that gives out gospel hip-hop, Christian hip-hop, and uplifting motivational music. He's over that side of the Grammy. So I'm able to get these people now who never really had a voice because of what the music industry was pushing, and got an inside guide where we can make positive, uplifting music and get nominated for a Grammy, or have the Grammys, look at what we're doing and take notice of what we're doing and have us on a major scale. So it's very good. I have another guy named B. Johnson. He's an executive in the music industry, signed a lot of the artists that are out right now, and he was responsible for a lot of the negative music that came out, not knowing of what it would do. He was just signing artists that were hot at the time, because that's what the industry and the labels were pushing. And these artists went on to go multi-platinum and win Grammys. And now he's seeing the effects of it, and he really stepped away from that. And he joined our movement to fight against opioids and use his platform now to spread this message in the music industry amongst the executives. His name is B. Johnson. He's the executive. He's the director of all of our celebrity affairs, things like that, because we're going to run this campaign like the truth.org, or kind of like that, or Rock the Vote. So you're going to see a lot of celebrities and videos coming up, a lot of celebrities standing against opioids, saying recover or die.
Tony,
but I would love to work give me a call.
Yes.
Thanks for your time.
Wait. We only have 3 minutes, and I know that we have David who's going to send you his stuff as well, and we want to thank you so much. And I do want to thank actually Andrew Heller from agiftoftheheart.com, and I would not be sitting next to Devon with a TV network if it wasn't for Andrew, so please help support his film, and that's another one as well. And also with David on the phone. We're going to get all that social media. You have a question?
Tony, I have just one quick question. Is there an age limit? I mean, I know that there are certain areas of music that you are working with, but is there an age limit as far as the singers that you want to get in touch with and reach out to?
There's no age limit. There's no age limit on good music. Like right now, I'm working with Michael Crump. Michael Crump was the producer of the Four Top.
Okay. Great.
And these guys are writing great music, you know, and it's about putting the music out, you know. So there's no age limit. As long as they got a good voice and they're making some positive music, and even if they don't have a good voice, if they're a great writer, they might be able to write the songs for somebody else to sing.
Okay,
you know,
perfect.
Not everybody is the singer, you know, but somebody can sing enough just to come up with the melodies and the lyrics to give it to somebody who has a great voice and put them on the platform, on that platform.
Well, we want to thank you, Tony. We want to thank you for calling in. We have 2 minutes. I have to thank everybody, and we have a big meeting afterwards. We're going to be at 1933 Pub to see Steve McNulty, and he's an amazing artist and great food over there. So shout out. So we want to say St. James's Music, the one that I like as well, the second song that we didn't play. And again, Denyse, thank you for being here.
I loved it as usual. Smooches.
And David, thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you very much. I think I'm going to hang on to our friend's ankle as he walks out the door. Never let an opportunity get away.
That is true.
And Johnny, thank you for being here. We're going to connect you here as well.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for having me, Dawn. It's amazing.
Okay, and Devon from VH2.tv, and I'm excited because I'm going to be on your network as well. And David, thank you for calling in from Atlanta. We're excited to work with you on your channels also. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yay. Awesome.
Good to be with you guys.
Awesome. Hope you enjoyed the show. We'll be actually back next week. We're excited, and David will talk more next week and promote you as well. Let's go to St. James's Music. This is my favorite. Enjoy. Remember, give God all the glory and honor and watch things happen in your life. Go to HollywoodConnections.biz. Check us out. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Kids, I'm gonna show you what kind of man I am. Check it.
Lately you feel so empty. He broke your heart, left you lonely. But I wanna know how you feel. If it's alright, then let me know the deal. See, I realize that it's lonely. In a short time, you hardly know me. But I need to know what the deal is. If it's alright, then tell me how you feel, baby. I'm not the one who hurt you. If you give me a chance to get to know you, I need you to see, baby, me for me. I'm not the enemy, baby, please. I'm not the one. So you say all men are alike, baby, but I think you're wrong. Yeah, and just because they hurt.
WTAN, Clearwater.
FM 106.1.
WDCF, Dade City, Tampa Bay. WZHR, Zephyr Hills.
FM 104.3.
Listen. Democratic rebuttal. President Trump's on Twitter reacting to the House Intelligence Committee Democratic memo, rebutting the Republican memo that accuses law enforcement of abusing its surveillance powers. Correspondent Marlis Majerus with a reaction.
President Trump tweeted, quote, "The Democrat memo response on government surveillance abuses is a total political and legal bust. Just confirms all of the terrible things that were done. So illegal."
The author of the Democrats' memo, California Congressman Adam Schiff, says they found no evidence that the Justice Department, the FBI, or the Special Counsel's Office did anything illegal or unethical when applying for FISA surveillance warrants. The release comes 2 weeks after the first memo came to light. The president had delayed his approval, citing security concerns. The document, now public, has several redactions, including several names of people under investigation that have been blacked out. I'm Richard Johnson. The UN Security Council has unanimously approved a resolution demanding a 1-month ceasefire in Syria, where there have been new airstrikes and artillery attacks outside Damascus. At least 500 have died in the past week in that fighting. United Airlines among the latest big companies to cut ties with the National Rifle Association.
United saying, quote, United is notifying the NRA that we will no longer offer a discounted rate to their annual meeting, and we are asking the NRA remove our information from their website.
Correspondent Polo Sandoval, the NRA says companies ending relationships with it are committing a shameful display of political and civil cowardice. University of Arizona men's basketball coach Sean Miller won't be on the bench for tonight's game against Oregon, amid reports that the FBI has a recording of Miller talking about paying his star freshman $100,000. Miller says he expects to be vindicated. The player, DeAndre Ayton, will play